As a 5-star quarterback, I came to South Alabama, which is a 2-star program with one goal in mind, and that was to lead them to a national championship. And over the past 3 seasons, we have made history together. From winning 3 straight bowl games to reaching the college football playoffs for the first time ever. And it has been an incredible journey, and South Alabama will forever hold a place in my heart. But for now, I've made the tough decision to transfer to LSU to finish my senior season. Looks like I have graduated early, and as a senior going to this team, I know they have high expectations for me. The ultimate goal still is to lead us to a national championship, just like quarterbacks of the past, like Joe Burrow did when he transferred here. I haven't even been on campus for 5 minutes and I'm already getting my first NIL deal. Of course I'm going to take it. Hopefully more start rolling in. I decided to take a look at the top 25 list and I noticed that we're not on it. What is that about? How is LSU not on this list? This is something I've never seen before. We've got our work cut out for us this season. And not only that, but I'm nowhere near the Heisman list once again. So I've got even more work to do. I'm already getting a ton of love in Baton Rouge. Look at this. I got another NIL deal. This time it's from Nissan. Nissan wants to give me a new car. You know, it would be nice if Mercedes-Benz would like to give me a new car, you know, because they got the Superdome down there. But I will gladly take this NIL deal from Nissan. We got to kick off the season in Houston against Houston as an unranked team, and they're ranked number 17.
Sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
This is officially my first drive as the quarterback for the LSU Tigers, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I came into this game very nervous. We're unranked. We're going into Houston, playing against Houston, and my first drive is not going well at all. We're already down 3rd and 15. I do complete the pass here, but it doesn't matter. Luckily for me, I got some teammates that have been on this squad for a little minute, and they're helping me settle down here. So now we got the second drive going, and look at this. I'm using my legs. I'm back to my old ways. I'm doing what I can do best. And we're moving the ball down the field here. Despite that, I still haven't completed a pass. And now my teammates got to help me settle down even more. Maybe I'm going to get my first one, and I do. I catch the running back in the backfield for the first down. And now we got our team in prime position to score. I can get my first throwing touchdown of the season. And look at that. I got him right open across the middle for my first touchdown as an LSU Tiger. At this point in the game, I'm really feeling myself. I'm faking handoffs. I'm putting on the afterburners. I'm stiff arming people. Get off me, little man. I'm moving this down the field once again, and I'm really feeling myself. And then I turn the ball over just like that. It feels like I'm right back at South Alabama all over again. The defense has let me hear all about it too, waving to the crowd. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm folding like this right now. Look at them, taunting me right in front of the camera. And we give up 7 points, and I'm feeling like that's my fault, but that's all right. We're going to get things back together. We got a good rhythm going right now. And one thing the defense has failed to realize is just how fast I am. They want to guard everybody in man-to-man, and they completely forget about me. It's 3rd and 12, and I'm still going to get a chance to use my legs thanks to my lineman getting the big pancake block there. They completely forget about me once again. Last time we were in the red zone, I threw a nasty pick, and now this guy is screaming, but look at this veteran-type throw I hit. We should have got the touchdown there. But we'll just hand it off to the running back right at the middle and put another 7 on the board. Of course, the game is tied, but that's okay. We're going back and forth in this game. But look at this play here. Look at this. Look how I just motioned him right up the field. Nothing they could do about that. Veteran plays. Another third down in the red zone, but I'm feeling confident we can score here. They haven't been able to stop us, really. And look at this, wide open for another 6 on the board. I'm on fire today. There's nothing you can tell me right now. Our defense got the stop. We got a chance to put this game away. And I'm convinced I have the best tight end in the country. Look at his breakaway speed. Look how he was able to get away from the defender. And I told you guys I was on fire today. Look at that. Look how I'm spreading the wealth around. I think the defense is in a cover 2 here. We're in the red zone. We have a chance to really put this game away. And my tight end is wide open right up the middle. I told you guys he might just be the best tight end in the country. Now I know I got a team full of dogs. My defense isn't giving up any points. But not only that, look at my receiver taking the big hit, holding on to the ball. That could have easily been a fumble or a drop pass. And, of course, I got a big accomplishment, 750 career passes completed. I am a dog. We're going to put the game away here now with this run right up the middle, and that's going to do it. We're going to get the upset against Houston in Houston as an unranked team. They got to respect us now. This is not a bad way to start the season at all. Going into Houston as an unranked team to get the W, and not even just a W, but a blowout win. And then for me to throw for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns in my debut, you couldn't write a better story. And they say first impressions are everything. My coach expects me to throw for 400 yards this game? What? And he probably only feels that way because we got to take on ULM. And after a big win against Houston, there's no reason why we shouldn't dominate this game. As expected, on our first drive of the game, we're already getting ready to score. And just like that, I hit my receiver for the easy touchdown. We got a quick 14-0 lead, and this play right here is going to show exactly why this team should be on the field with us. Look at this throw right up there. That was like a practice throw. Coach must really want me to get this 400 yards because we're doing nothing but passing the ball, but I'm going to run it. I'm going to do exactly what I do best. They can't do anything with it. I'm breaking tackles. I'm going to get all the way up there, and then I fumble the ball. I think I may be taking this team a little too lightly. Luckily for us, I have confidence in our defense. They got to be one of the best in the nations. But not only that, look at our running back. He is a stud. They don't really want to tackle him. I didn't think they were going to there. And the coach must see what I see there too. Because look, we're going to hand it off to him again right up the middle. They really don't want to tackle this guy. Here's another attempt for me to get my 400th yard today. And I'm going to fumble again. The pocket completely collapsed. What is my O-line doing there? Okay, that's enough of that. No more turnovers. We got to take this team seriously now. And I'm going to hit my tight end, the best tight end in the nation, in my opinion. He's always open. Still looking to have a career day with my 400 yards passing. But how can I pass up this opportunity to just run the ball? I'm going to go off for another big one. Last time I did this, I fumbled, but I'm just going to get right out of bounds. And we're just going to hand it off here. We have one of the best running backs in the nation, and this team has already decided they don't want to tackle him at all. So we're just going to go in for the touchdown. I think I can get one more touchdown here to really put this game away. But this is something I've never seen before. I thought it was picked off, but we caught it and he scored. We got to look at that one more time. Clearly, this guy gets up, he knocks it down, but he hits it right into my receiver's hands for the touchdown. This is one of those games where I'm just trying to get stats to potentially become a Heisman, because this game is already over, but I'm going to hit my receiver right in the back of the end zone to really put this one away. Oh, you thought we were done? We are not done yet. We got a chance for one more play, and he's wide open by himself up the field, and he will take it all the way. That's really going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting the season off 2-0, and this is my first shutout of my entire career. It never happened at South Alabama. I don't even think we ever got close. But now I'm on an actual contender, and we are dominating. 316 yards and 4 touchdowns. I am unstoppable right now. You'd think after being an unranked team and going into Houston and beating Houston, who is still ranked, and then dominating against ULM, they'd put us in the top 25, but no, we're still not there. And to make matters worse, I'm still not on the Heisman list. Somehow, some way, I don't understand it. I guess I just got more work to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David.
After dominating on the road, we got our first home game against FCS Midwest. This should be a dominant performance. And look at that. He's wide open up the field on the first play of the game. It's a touchdown. Let's go.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
There's nothing like hearing the fight song after you guys score. It is so electric in there. Speaking of electric, look at these juke moves and look at the spin. I am dominating right now. I think I might be getting a little too ahead of myself, though, because, yes, look, I have a wide open receiver, and I just completely overthrow him. But that's okay, though. You know I'm going to make up for it, especially against an FCS school. I got a receiver wide open up the field for an easy touchdown. We are dominating today. This is the beauty of playing with elite receivers, because you can really get the ball to anybody. I had 2 open receivers here. I had my pick of the litter, and these guys are so athletic. Look at that spin move there. And not only that, I still have an elite tight end wide open every time. And I'm surprised he didn't score here. He really could have gotten the end zone. And with the way I've been throwing the ball, of course the direct snap is going to throw them off for an easy touchdown, though. And this FCS school is really proving to be no match against us at all. I don't even know why they're on our calendar. But look at me move. I'm way too fast. I might just be the fastest quarterback in the nation. We're just going to hand it off one more time to cap this drive off and go into the second half up another 6 points. And I'm going to save you all the trouble and just skip it all the way to the end, because I'm not even going to end up playing anymore. And this game is going to be a blowout. Yeah, I basically sat out the entire second half, and we actually gave up 7 points. I thought we were going to get the shutout, but we didn't. But we completely dominated this team. 435 yards, 4 touchdowns. Those are Heisman numbers right there. Or so I thought. Look at this. I'm still not on the list. They got 2 Tennessee players up there for some reason. How can I put up numbers like that and not even be considered? I still don't even have a player of the week for the way I've been playing. This is getting insane. And not only that, we are still not a ranked team. I think they hate us at this point. I really do. We got UTSA next on our calendar, and maybe if we beat them, they'll finally start showing us some respect and put us in the top 25. And now I'm starting to realize that I might just have an All-American on my team at running back. Look at this guy run the ball. He is just unstoppable. The coach and I think very similar, because why not hand it off to him again? They can't do anything with this guy. To this point, he's done the heavy lifting, but why not put the ball in my hands for an easy touchdown? Let's go. And the way our offense has been rolling these last couple of games, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to stop us. Look at our wide receivers. They're just so fast, no one can even guard them. And they pinned us back on our own 4-yard line somehow, but I'm not too worried. But then my O-line collapses. I just try to get rid of it, but what's the flag for?
You start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum.
And this is going to result in a safety. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's okay. Safeties happen, but now we got another chance to put up more points on the board. I see my receiver wide open, and then I throw a pick. How does that happen? Actually, I know exactly how it happened. My receiver got bumped out his route, and I threw it a little too late. And even though we're up 24-2, I still feel like I don't have a good groove in this game. I mean, look at this throw. I thought I had him, and it was just a bad throw. And if I'm going to want to win the Heisman, I got to limit the turnovers and make good throws. I got to get back in rhythm, but I see my receiver wide open up the field. I'm thinking he's going to be gone, but he gets caught. And we're marching down the field with an opportunity to put more points on the board. And I'm also getting my first opportunity to get my first rushing touchdown. I dive in and get it. Let's go. We're on the verge of yet another blowout victory, and this last run right here is going to put the game away for us with one more touchdown. I even decided to simmer all the way through, and somehow they got another safety. I've never seen a score like this before, 37-4. But again, We got another dominant victory. And after a win like that, it's only right that I scroll down the top 25 list to see if we finally made it. And we are there. We are ranked number 24. Finally, we are getting some respect this season, and I'm still not on the list to be a Heisman. How is it that I rush for 2 touchdowns and throw for 2 touchdowns in a dominant victory and still not up there? I mean, compared to the other guys, I think I'm playing pretty well. 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I'm not even throwing the ball that much. They are slinging the rock, and compared to them, I'm pretty up there. Now we got our first rivalry game against Texas A&M. And I love that the coach is putting me in situations where I can show off just how fast I am. Look at me go. I'm out of there. I'm turning on the jets. I didn't think anybody was going to catch me. Stiff-armed him. Went right out of bounds. I am too good. But that momentum was short-lived. My O-line just got manhandled, and I almost got sacked. It's our first 3rd and long in SEC play. And, oh, my goodness, their D-line is right there. But look at my All-American halfback snagging catches. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. The way that I throw the ball is Heisman level. Look how he squeezed it right in between 2 defenders. We had an opportunity to score on our first play. We tried to run it, and they completely stopped us. Now we're going to pass the ball, and I'm going to roll around. Oh, I can't find anybody. I just throw it. Am I tight end? Oh, my goodness. Look at him. Go get it. I tried to tell you guys I have the best tight end in the nation. This guy is always open. After taking a sack on the first play, I'm 2nd and 17, and I'm scrambling. I got nowhere to go, and I got a guy wide open. He breaks 1 tackle. He breaks another. He really saved us there. And I'm noticing they're playing one-on-one coverage on the outside. No one's going to be able to guard my receivers. Look at him by himself all the way down the field. He's definitely going to score the touchdown there. We get the ball back here. It's time to run our 2-minute drill, and I don't understand why they keep putting their players in one-on-one situations, especially when they're going up against the best tight end in the nation here. I love the jet touch pass in this situation. I'm going to get the touchdown here. There's no way they're going to stop this. Look at us go. Look at us flex on them. This is SEC play. And not only did we score, but our defense got the stop, and we still have a chance to put up more points. They're in man-to-man once again. And, of course, I'm going to throw it to the best tight end in the nation. They can't stop this guy. And we move the ball so effortlessly right now. I don't know if there's any way they can stop us, but I'm going to get a chance to throw the ball one more time and score before we go into the second half. And I'm going to hit my running back right here. He's proving why he's an All-American caliber player, and I'm proving how I should be a Heisman. Let's see if we can ride this momentum in the second half. We got the ball to start the second half, and I'm just trying to see if we can put up more points. But my O-line has different plans for me right now. And I wish I could say things were going to get better, but it doesn't look like it. Look at me taking a sack, and then I fumble. But we pick it back up, but at what cost? Oh, no. Things are going down here so quickly. It's 4th and 42. We do have such an elite defense, though. We only gave up 3 points, but our momentum is completely gone. We're dropping passes, but maybe that one was a fluke because now we're going to run. I have an opportunity to get a first down, but I want to throw it, and we drop another one. I want us to have another 3 and out here, but it's not looking good, especially because my O-line just seems to be giving up. But I'm just going to throw it up to the best tight end in the nation. He's going to catch it, and look at him go. He is unstoppable. I love that guy. I think the coach decides he wants to give me a little break here. We're going to hand it off to our All-American running back, and look at him go. Why does no one ever want to tackle this guy? He's always finding the open hole. I'm to run one of our guaranteed touchdown plays, a halfback direct snap, and of course he gets in there. Reward the running back for goodness down here. I don't know what happened here, but all of a sudden they are back in the game. We're just going to find ways to chew the clock out and make them burn their timeouts and hand it to our running back. It's 3rd and 3, and they have 1 timeout left. There's only one more thing to do. Hand it to the running back and see if he can get the first. And he's breaking tackles. He doesn't want to get taken down. And that might just do it, ladies and gentlemen. We get in victory formation to put the game away. That's another victory for us. And, of course, I have another dominant performance. Threw for almost 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that's still not enough to get me on the Heisman list. Even in the SEC, putting up those numbers against Texas A&M, what more do you want from me? At least as a team, we're moving up the ranks. Now we got to take on Kentucky. Time to use one of the best plays in the game, and that's the jet touch pass, and they're not even going to try to catch our running back. Look at him go. This guy here is so good, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just hand it off to him again. This seems like it's going to be the running back's game today. Nobody wants to take him down. We made it down to the red zone, and we're down 3 here, where we got an opportunity to capitalize on this position. We're going to hit him on the zig route for the easy 6 points. And our defense is fantastic as usual, getting another stop, and I'm going to see if I can find anybody up the field. I can't. So, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and use my legs because, hey, that's the best part of my game. Once again, coach is giving me an opportunity to throw the ball, but, hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm going to run again until they decide they want to stop it. We got a long 3rd down here. We got to see if we can convert this. We don't want a field goal. We want touchdowns. We're going to take off one more time, and they stop me short. And to my surprise, we're actually going to go for it on 4th down and not take the guaranteed points. I guess the coach figures our offense is so dynamic, we can get these points no matter what. So we're going to go, and I have nowhere to go. I can't find anybody that's open. I'm just going to keep moving. I finally find somebody, and I just misthrow the ball, and it's out of bounds. That's okay, though. We got the ball back. Our defense, once again, is phenomenal. We got to find ways to put points on the board with this 2-minute drill going on. And I'm going to hit my receiver. He's going to catch it and break the tackle. He's on his way, and he got out of bounds. And you know, whenever we get into the red zone, I got to look for my favorite target. The best tight end in all of college football is going to put more points on the board for us before we go into the second half. I take that back. Our defense is just too good that they gave us one more chance to put even more points on the board. Can we get a touchdown here? Can we get a field goal? We're going to find out. I'm going to roll out here, and look at this. He's wide open. They decide they don't want to keep guarding him all the way out there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. I think we're starting to realize as an offense that this defense can't stop us whatsoever. Our receivers are just too good. Look at him go. He's way too fast for him. No way was he going to be able to cover him. And even though we were able to push the ball all the way up the field relatively easy, I still couldn't convert this pass, so we got to settle for 3. We got 3rd and 22 here. I really don't know how we got here, but now I'm going to try to see if I can get the deep ball, and I don't see the safety over middle, and I throw my first pick of the game. I cannot believe I made that mistake. At least he's not running it back. Once again, we're able to get into the red zone really easily. And, of course, I'm going to try to convert here to really put this game away. And I'm thinking I can make this pass, and I'm wrong again. Throw another interception. Oh, my goodness, I'm falling apart. Man, but none of that really matters. We still pull out the victory, 20-3. Our defense was phenomenal. Offense, not so much, and I still got player of the game. And here are the benefits of being part of a 5-star school. I'm getting another NIL deal for a spin move. I'll take it, though. I'll take all the deals I can get right now. And I'm still not considered to be a Heisman this year. And after throwing 2 interceptions, I can completely understand that. But we're winning games, and at this point, that's all that matters.
Welcome everyone to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait.
Or is it me, or does it feel like every game that we play in the SEC is a rivalry game? It doesn't matter. This stadium is so crazy. Nothing seems like it's going to be working for us. I am so rattled. I can't get anybody open. I don't know if my O-line is really up to it. Everybody on their defense looks like they're on fire. This is craziness. Pandemonium, if you will. So I got to calm myself down. I got to run with it. It's so loud in the stadium. They can't even hear me change the play call. Everything is rattling. Oh, but I think I have a man open downfield, and oh, to my surprise, it gets picked off. This is not the environment that you want to do something like that in. This is not the way to start the game. The coach is losing a little bit of trust in me. He said, just hand it off to All-American. Maybe he can calm us down because I'm not doing a good job right now. Just keep handing it off. Maybe he could get us first downs. Maybe he can score for us because right now he's deciding to put the team on his back. They're still not trying to stop the run. He's going to get the first down for us. 3rd and 12 is not a spot that we want to be in. So I'm going to go ahead and step back, but look at the linebacker. He is screaming, but then I make the play of the year right there. No way was I supposed to make that pass. I think the coach trusts me again after a play like that, so he's going to give me a chance to step back one more time. Oh, but I'm going to send him up the field, and no one's there for the touchdown. Let's go. We're coming into Auburn, and we're here to take over. I'm feeling myself right now. Sure, the defense only gave up 3 points, but the ball's back in my hands, and I'm going to do something with it. Or so I think. What am I doing? Oh, I'm taking a sack. 4th and 24. That was terrible. It's time to run our 2-minute drill. We got the ball back with 1.5 minutes to go. I'm going to try to scramble out a little bit, but this is SEC football, and the D-line is just as fast as me. I'm taking too much wear and tear damage now, so it's a long 3rd down. Can we complete this pass? I got a man wide open, but I'm so rattled I can't hit him. This crowd is going crazy to start the 3rd quarter, and we got to find ways to calm everybody down and quiet this crowd. And, of course, it's going to take a crazy throw and catch like that to get us going. And we're starting to move the ball a little bit, so our confidence is finally going up. But then our O-line decides not to throw, and I don't know what I did there. I just panicked and gave the ball right back to him. What am I doing? This is the meltdown of the year. This is not looking good. We're down 17-7 to Auburn on the road. Our perfect season is on the line. We got to figure out something quick, or else this game will be over sooner than we think. So we finally do complete a pass, and to change things up, we're going to do a hurry-up offense. What else can we do? I'm going to send everybody deep, and maybe, just maybe, we can get something going. Oh, they're screaming. My running back picks up the block, but we dropped the pass. But that's okay, though, because we got another play coming up. I'm going to roll out. My running back is all by himself. No one wanted to guard him. Oh, this could be the start of something. We're still down big, so all we can do right now is throw the ball. We got to depend on me, but guess what? I still got my legs. I'm doing something I haven't had a chance to really do all game, and that's run. I thought I was going to get the touchdown there. This is something you don't typically see, running out of the shotgun on the 1-yard line. It doesn't make too much sense, but we're going to do it. We're going to power it up. We're going to get inside, and he gets his first touchdown of the season. And our defense gets to stop, but they pinned us all the way down here on our own 6-yard line. What are we going to do on this 3rd down play? I find wide open. It's the 4th quarter. It's time to make big-time plays, and big-time plays are being made. Look at him streaking up the field, and he catches it in contact. Now, unfortunately, we had a 3-and-out, but we did get 3 points. But we have less than a minute left to convert some points on the board and get out of here with a W. Like I said before, when it comes to big-time moments, you got to make big-time plays, and we're going to hurry up. I don't think they can stop us at all. I think our offense is still just too dynamic. Let's see how this plays out. I'm going to step back. I'm going to throw it deep. Can he get there? And he gets it knocked out. And it's 3rd down. We have an opportunity still to put points on the board. And who do I see? Mr. Reliable, the best tight end in the nation. We have an opportunity here to put the game away. The coach is putting the ball in my hands, and it's my job to make sure something happens here. So what can we do with it? Nothing. The D-line is in my face, and I just throw the ball to the other team. I throw another interception at the worst possible time of the game. And to make matters worse, Auburn actually scores first, so we only have 4 tries to put up some points here. Can we do it? Can we clutch it on the road? It's my job to get it done. I'm going to run with it. Get out of there. They can't stop me. Even after throwing all these interceptions, the coach still has so much trust in me. We're going to throw it one more time. I'm going to run with it, though. No one's even there. The feet are keeping us alive. And though I've thrown these interceptions, I may not be a Heisman contender, but look at that. I'm going to win the game for us on the last drive of the game. This game was closer than it needed to be. It never should have gone to overtime. We should have dominated this team. But me turning the ball over definitely didn't help. We're still going to walk out of here with a W today. And we got to take on number 1 Tennessee, who has the actual Heisman favorite on their team. They're coming to our house. I got to show them that I'm better than that. And on the first drive of the game, we're already coming down the field in the red zone, and I'm going to hit Mr. Reliable for the first touchdown of the game. We're making it look too easy. We should be the true number 1 right now. Remember when I told you this was the best tight end in the nation? Well, take a look at this. How do you not guard the best tight end in the nation? He's all by himself for his 2nd touchdown of the day. No one wants to guard this guy. It makes no sense. Right now, I'm taking this game really personally because they're supposed to have the Heisman favorite, and I feel like that guy is in my spot right now. So we're going to do the halfback option, and I'm gone. Oh, get off of me, little man. I don't think think their quarterback can do that. I also don't think their quarterback can do this either. We got guys going up the field, and I'm just going to sprint on out of here. I have no doubt in my mind that I am faster than that guy. I can scramble better. I'm the best. We got 37 seconds to put some more points on the board before the half is over with, and I have an empty backfield. Who am I going to throw it to? Are they really playing one-on-one? I'm throwing it on the run. I'm bombing it, and he's going to catch that. What a play. We're about to go up 24-0 on the #1 team in the nation, and then I make my first mistake of the game. I throw a pick to end the half. What am I doing? He wasn't even close to being open. He was double covered. We managed to move the ball down the field again in the second half, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to get some more points here. I got him wide open, but I underthrow the ball. If I threw that with perfect accuracy, that's a touchdown, but instead they get the ball back. I am totally blowing this game right now. If I have to be honest with myself here, I really think we should be running it. We got a 17-point lead, but for some reason we're passing it. But that's all right. I got a wide open man, or so I think. He comes back to it and picks it off. How does this happen? Obviously, we gave up some points. Our defense can only do so much, and they do have the Heisman favorite on their team. But we got one more chance to run this clock out. Oh, look at me juking. Look at me juking and reaching for the first down. Look at that. And that essentially put the game away. There was nothing else they could do there. They ended up scoring again, but it didn't matter. We made big-time plays in big-time moments. Now I'm getting another NIL deal, but I don't like what they're offering me. Wear and tear up front, I'm good on that. We're going to pass on this deal. But after our win against Tennessee, we moved up to #4. But check this out. I'm still nowhere near the Heisman list. I think I've thrown way too many interceptions. But also with that being said, I'm not even on the list for Player of the Year or Quarterback of the Year. Why can't I get any of these awards? Now I have to try to prove to the rest of the country that I'm one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. Despite the stats, can any other quarterback run the ball like me? Look at this. I'm juking. Look at me and breaking tackles. I also have one of the best running backs in the nation. We already know that, though. Look at him breaking out the big one. We got our first third down of this drive, and of course it's down here on their side of the field. Can I do better than last game and not throw any interceptions? I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to run with it. Can I get some blocks? I can. I almost got the touchdown. We have not been the best red zone team these past few weeks. I mean, look at my O-line. They're just going to let them scream on through. Losing 17 yards was not ideal, and it's third down, and I'm not even going to be able to get it to the first down marker. We got to settle for 3. Except we didn't get the 3. We missed the field goal somehow. We weren't even that far, but that's okay. Put the ball back in my hands. We're going to make something work. And every now and again, we pull out a play that we haven't ran all year, like this RPO. And to my surprise, it actually worked. And the crowd is getting a little loud to my liking, but we got to find a way to quiet down. Look at that nasty route by my halfback for the touchdown, making it look way too easy. The ball's back in my hands, and look at this. This just might be the best run I've had of my entire career. We're going to break a tackle and spin off of them. Get off of me. Now I notice that they're in cover too, so I had to make my adjustments, and I think I'm going to be able to get somebody right over the middle. No way they're going to be able to stop them. And, of course, I'm correct. Look at them wide open up the middle for the touchdown. Luckily, we have one of the best defenses in the country, and now we have an opportunity to put more points on the board before the half. I'm going to roll out, and look at that. Look at my receiver busting wide open, and he gets it. Of course, all good things must come to an end because my O-line is just going to let me down here. What is going on? We did end up getting 3 on the board, and now we got an opportunity to come up here and put this game away. And I'm going to hit the best tight end in the nation for a long run. Look at him go. Look at that run after catch. We got 3rd and goal, and why make things more difficult than they have to be? We're just going to hand it off to our All-American halfback. Look at that. Busted right up the middle, and that's going to put another 6 on the board. And they pinned us back all the way back on our own 6, and I'm going to roll out. I have so many options. I have so much time. I don't know who to throw the ball to. I just launch it up the field, and look at that. He holds on to it. We're moving the ball too easily against this team. We find ourselves in the red zone once again with an opportunity to put the game away, and I'm going to launch a touchdown here to finally close this game out today. We get another victory, 31-7. We're looking like the top dog in the nation right now. We took down Tennessee, Mizzou. Anybody else want to get this smoke in the SEC? Look at the stats I'm putting up right now. But the coach is letting me know that there's a bug going around, so we're all getting sick. This is not the news we need right now as we try to push for the playoffs. I do have another NIL deal offer on the table. That's going to get me another 25,000 fans. Of course I'm going to take that deal. We got to take on Mississippi State at home here, and hopefully this stomach bug doesn't bother us. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. I had a lot of technical difficulties when trying to record this game here. That's why you see the score 7-3, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to put up more points and run it on in there and get this W for you guys. Speaking of running, this is exactly what I'm going to have to do here. I got to pull out my best Johnny Football impression. Look at that. I'm running around their entire D-line, and no one wants to catch me. Speaking of technical difficulties, you see that choppiness? It doesn't matter. Look at me juking. Oh, my gosh. I'm putting on the sweet feet. I'm putting on a show. But not only that, I believe I broke a record for myself. 644 rushing yards this season. I'm unstoppable. I'm convinced that Mississippi State didn't do any scouting, because if they did, they would know that I love to run the football, and they did nothing about it as I get right into the end zone for another TD. If you're Mississippi State, it's games like this that get your coach fired. You just saw me run in 2 touchdowns, and you're not doing anything about it, and I'm going to get another one right here. Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be another blowout for us and another home victory. We are looking like the best team in the nation, and for some reason they won't crown us as #1. I don't know why. We are clearly the best team in football right now. But we're going to fast forward and take on Georgia in our next game. One thing I'm understanding already since they got us pinned back here is that this is going to be one of those games where I have to rely on all my playmakers. Got to give it to the best tight end in the nation here for the first down. We got our first third down of the game, and I'm going to step back, and before I get sacked, I'm just going to toss it and get the first down here. This is the second time that the coach has drawn up an option on this drive. It didn't work so well the first time, but here we go. I'm putting on the burners, and they finally get me, but I get the first down. Remember earlier I said I got to rely on my playmakers in this game, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm going to step back here. I'm going to roll out, and I'm going to see my tight end. No one's there to get him, the best tight end in the nation. He's going to punch it in for 6. We find ourselves in a dogfight here, and I shouldn't be that surprised. It's Georgia, and this is SEC football, but I still believe we have the best team in the nation, and I have the best tight end in the nation getting wide open there. We got another third down here, and why not hand it off to possibly the best running back in the nation, but somehow Georgia's going to stop us on 3rd and 2. How does that happen? That's okay though, because we still have the best defense in the nation too, at least in my opinion, and I'm finally going to get a chance to roll out, something I haven't had a chance to do all game, and they're going to throw a flag for the late hit there. And what can I say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to step back. I'm going to roll out. I'm going to keep scrambling. I'm going to go. I'm going to hit the juke move. No one's there, and they finally get me down for the first down. And we're in the red zone for the second time today, and I'm going to step back. They're sending a little bit of pressure, but they're not going to get there. I'm going to motion them up, and I'm going to hit them in the back of the end zone for 6 more points. And now we're in a little bit of a predicament. It's we score, they score, and I don't like the situation. I also don't like taking sacks. We're going to end up with 3rd and 15. We have to convert this, because if we don't score, they might just score, and I don't like that situation. But then my O-line lets me down once again. 4th and 28. What are we doing, guys? And the worst has happened. We gave up 7 points, and I'm figuring out that, look, my O-line's not going to do it for me, so I got to do it myself. I'm going to use my legs, the best part of my game right here. You can tell the coach is putting a lot of trust in me in this game, because we are throwing the ball so much, and then I make the wrong read here and throw the ball away. Again, my defense gets a stop, but again, they put us on the 1-yard line. We have no choice but to run it, and we're going to gun up the middle and get nothing. We're still stuck here. But someone I know I can always rely on is number 89, my tight end, the best tight end in the nation. He's always there when I need him most. We are finally able to get us some breathing room and move the ball up the field. And I'm going to roll out. They got a QB spot. I just got to launch it, and my receiver holds on to it. Playing us in one-on-one coverage, and that doesn't make any sense to me. All of my receivers are really fast, but I don't have an opportunity to even hit them. I hit my halfback who has a linebacker on him. I don't know why they would do that. And with that being said, my O-line is going to let me down here. The edge rusher is just going to break off of him. But look at all the speed I have. I have a chance to get us a first down. I get close, though. One thing I know Georgia didn't do is read the scouting report, because I'm still one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football, and I'm just going to scramble in for 6. But my defense isn't doing their job. Every time we score, they score. But I'm going to scramble out and hit my receiver right up the field all by himself. He's going to get out of bounds here. And this has got to be the biggest third down of the game. I'm going to step back. I see the edge rushers are coming through, and I missed my tight end open right there. I'm going to run for my life and get the first down, though. There's 48 seconds left on the clock, and I'm going to step back. I want to scramble, but they have a spy, but I have a receiver wide open in the back of the end zone for 6. We're going to tie the game up here, maybe take it to overtime. Wait, what is that? 27-28? What happened? We missed the field goal. We had an opportunity to go to overtime, and now I have to throw a Hail Mary passes in order for us to compete. And then not only that, I'm missing the throws. How did we even get to this point? We had an opportunity to go to overtime, and this is how we're going to lose the game. No way should we be losing this game against Georgia. It should be going to overtime. Oh my God, our perfect season is no more.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.
Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well.
Yeah, we're disappointed. We're very disappointed. But not only that, we're angry. We're an angry football team, and we get to take it out against Texas. And it didn't take long either for us to get into the red zone and put up some points. We're going to step back, roll out, and I'm going to hit my halfback right into the back of the end zone all by himself for an easy 6 points. And just when I thought we had our swagger back, I'm going to step back, and I think I have an open receiver here. I don't see the safety help, and he's just going to pick me off, and this is not how we wanted to start this game at all. See, but at South Alabama, I would get worried about stuff like that, because if I throw a pick, the game essentially is over. But not here with LSU. I got the best defense in the nation, and I got the best wide receivers in the nation getting wide open. And I do truly mean that. I do have the best wide receivers in the nation. We should have beat Georgia, and I'm never going to forget about that. I got a guy wide open here, and he has all the space in the world to get a touchdown. He stopped just short. That's okay. We're going to hand it off to our All-American and get us another 6 points on the board here. Funny enough, this team is down 14-0, but this is the loudest the crowd has gotten all game. I don't know why they picked this specific moment, but I'm going to step back. I'm going to launch it. I think I got a guy open, and they're going to pick me off once again. What am I doing today? How am I missing these reads? And yeah, they ended up scoring, and I can't even put that on the defense. That's completely on me. I turned the ball over, but I'm going to run and try to get the first down. We are currently in our 2-minute drill. Now we got to hurry up. We got to try to see if we can put some more points on the board before the half is over. And I'm just going to send everybody deep and see if we can score here. That's the only thing I can think to do. And I have an idea that they are in man right now because everyone's gone deep. I can just run the ball, and there's no one there to stop me. I get out of bounds. I hope there's some NFL scouts at this game because look at how I throw this ball right here. I hit my wide open receiver in stride. What a beautiful throw by me. And what better way to capitalize off our great field position than by handing it off to our All-American halfback for another 6 on the board. We have a lot of momentum going into this third quarter, and if we can put up more points here, it's just going to put the game away. So I'm going to step back, I'm going to throw it, I'm going to throw it to the other team for another interception. That's my 3rd pick of the day. This is the benefit of having super fast people at every position. I had so many guys open, and I threw at him, and I underthrew it. He still caught it. Maybe I'm not allowed to have nice things because I'm going to step back, and I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I throw another interception. That's my 4th pick of the day, and I don't know if we're going to tackle him. I tried to. He just brushed me off. This is not going well at all. And coach is showing that he still has confidence in me somehow, even though I've turned them all over 4 times and given up points. But I'm going to run. I'm going to scramble. I'm going to scramble, and they're not going to be able to catch me. This is probably the longest run of my entire career. We have the biggest 3rd down of the game, and we're up right now. So we're going to stand back. We're going to scramble. I can't find anybody open. I don't want to throw another interception. I just throw it away. Oddly enough, that was the last time that we would get the ball, and they did come down and score, and they couldn't get the 2-point conversion. We really almost gave that game away. And good thing we didn't, because now we solidified ourselves in the SEC championship game against Arkansas.
The original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one.
An SEC championship game. I feel like this is a spot where I can thrive because I believe I've gone to 3 Sun Belt championships and have won them all. So this is nothing new to me. I got experience here, and I'm going to run, I'm going to juke, I'm going to carry this team on my back today. Get all the way down to the 2-yard line, and the smart thing to do is to hand it back to our All-American halfback. He's going to run, but is he going to get in? He doesn't get in. He's short. 4th and inches. Obviously, we got to go for this, right? We didn't go for it. We got them to jump off sides, and here we go. We're going to do a direct snap. It's one of our go-to plays on the 1-yard line, and we're going to put up 6 easy points. Another game, another team that does not do their scouting report. I'm just going to run. I'm going to scramble. They don't have enough speed to stop me. Look how many yards I'm covering right there. And again, I'm stepping back here, empty backfield. I don't think anybody's going to be in a spy. So what am I going to do? I'm going to step back and immediately scramble once again. They're not going to try to cover me. I'm going to run and get the first down. The way we're moving the ball, you would think that these are all designed quarterback plays, but no, they simply just don't want to put a spy out there. So for 3rd time's a charm, I'm going to run with it again. They stay in a man-to-man and no one's there. And I'm going to get right into the end zone for 6 points. I think right now we're just drawing up passing plays just for the heck of it because I have no intentions of throwing it. I'm just going to run every chance that I get until they decide to stop it. Another pass play, another opportunity for me to scramble out, but I'm thinking I'm a little rusty. I had a guy wide open, and I just completely miss him and throw the ball away. The first interception of the game is possibly my first time passing it. I'm going to give my legs a little bit of a break here and try to make up for that interception I just threw. So I'm going to step back, hit my wide receiver across the middle to get the first down. Got to show my receiver some love today. I'm going to go ahead and say now that that idea was short-lived. We're going to fake the handoff, and I'm going to scramble again. I see nothing but the end zone in front of me. Do I get there? I can't get in there. But that's okay. I have an All-American halfback who's going to punch it in for another 6 points. And we get into victory formation to put this one away. And I must say, I'm putting together quite the resume. I have 3 Sun Belt championships, now an SEC championship. The only things I don't have are a Heisman and a national championship. I've already threw out the idea of myself of getting a Heisman. Before I say that, look at that, 95 yards and 1 passing touchdown. Wow. But the Heisman, that's out the window. We're playing for the national championship now. That's all I want to get. Yeah, I didn't get the Heisman. I wasn't even close. But to make matters even worse, I'm not even on the All-American list. Not even that. I'm not even on the All-SEC list. The way that I balled out this year and I led my team, I couldn't even make an All-SEC team. This is atrocious. We have to take on the committee. I am upset. The only good thing to come out of this is that we're going to go to the Sugar Bowl to get our revenge against Georgia.
Long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off 1 playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football.
We're coming into this game knowing Georgia is not better than us, so we got to go out and prove it. We're stepping back, and I'm going to hit the best tight end in the nation, my All-American tight end right there. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to feed him again because I'm angry. And this guy is just as angry as I am, knowing that Georgia is the only team that beats us. Look at him, wide open. I floated right over the defender's head to get another first down there. And just like the first game, we're moving the ball so easily against Georgia, and they still don't do their scouting report and put a spy on me. I'm going to run and put 6 on the board myself. I promise you it pays to have the best defense in the nation because they didn't put up any points on us, and I'm going to scramble. They still don't want to put a spy on me. I'm just going to get out of bounds. I think Georgia's coach is going to get fired. I think our game plan for the whole playoffs is to just let me run the ball. But what is going on with my lineman here? If he blocks there, I might just score. And I may not be a Heisman, I may not be an All-American, but I'm making all the best throws. Look at that throw there for 6 on the board. But seriously, not even on the All-SEC team, not first or second team. It's just completely disrespectful for the way that I've played the game, and I got to show them exactly why I should have been there. Look at this throw. No other quarterback is making that throw right there. And he is the best tight end in the nation. It feels like Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes. Look, I hit him again. I think they may have had a linebacker on him. What are they doing? Once again, we're on the 1-yard line, and once again, we're going to hand it off to our All-American halfback right up the middle. There's nothing they can do about it. We're up 21-0 against Georgia. And we have a chance here to go up 28-0 before the half. We are literally putting belt to ass right here. I'm going to run, and they still don't want to put a spy on me. Can I get into the end zone? I'm almost there, down at the 1. We may have spoken too soon here. It's 3rd and goal, and we're on the 10. We lost 9 yards in this possession. We're going to roll out. I think I have a guy open, but I miss him and throw a pick. The first bad play of the game, and he's going to take it all the way back. I can't get him. This is how we finally give up points to Georgia. Well, that's certainly not how I wanted things to pan out. We should be up 28-0 right now, but that's okay because look at who's wide open up the field. The best tight end in the nation. How did they not have a man on him? They don't want to win. Georgia's coach is getting fired after this. I have to give a big shout out to my coach because we have passed the ball a ton in this game, and probably because I'm not a Heisman or All-American. But look who's wide open in the end zone. They have nobody over there. We're getting another 6. I'm proving to everybody that I should at least be an All-SEC member. I've had some really long scrambles this season, but this scramble right here just might be my favorite. At this point, I'm just toying with these defensive linemen. They're never going to catch me, and I just run around the whole team. We're going to put this game away here. We're going to hand it off to our All-American halfback right up the middle, and Georgia can't do anything about it. This game is over, ladies and gentlemen. We get our revenge on Georgia at the Sugar Bowl. We never should have lost to them. They're the only reason why we didn't have a perfect season. We could have been just as good as that 2019 LSU team that won it all, and that's our goal this season. We're going to play Pitt in the Orange Bowl, and after playing all this SEC competition, which is like the best of the best, I have no doubt in my mind that this game is going to be an absolute blowout.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship?
This game feels like when Alabama played Notre Dame that year in the championship. Notre Dame had no business being on the field with Alabama, just like Pitt has no business being on the field with us. Look at us. We're just going to be toying with this team all game long. Made it down to the red zone already, and it's our first drive of the game. We're going to try to put 6 points on the board. I'm going to throw it, and maybe I underestimated this team. I'm throwing a pick already to start the game. Obviously, they didn't score. We have the best defense in the nation, and this is Pitt. Never did I think Pitt would be in any kind of significant football game, and that's okay. We're here. I'm going to toss it back. I don't see the safety, though, and I throw another interception. What am I doing? Maybe this game would be harder than I think. Okay. It's time to get serious now. It's time to stop turning the ball over and prove that we are just the better team. I'm going to roll out and hit my halfback here, my All-American, and he's not going to get caught. He's way too fast. And one thing about me, whenever I start turning the ball over and I can't move the ball the way I want to, I'm just going to start scrambling. I have to remember, I'm the fastest quarterback in the nation. Nobody can stop me. Like I said before, this has to be the best play that we have. And by that, I mean me scrambling with the football. Nobody's there, and I'm going to put 6 on the board. And I think I finally got them worried enough about me scrambling that they forgot to completely cover my tight end. Look at him burn the defense, and he could go to the house for 6 more points. And aside from the turnovers I've had today, moving the ball against this team has been extremely easy. Look at me get out of the pocket. I'm going to find my receiver wide open up the field for a first down. Soon as I say that, I'm going to step back and throw it. I think I have a wide open receiver and I underthrow it. And there we go again. Another pick for me. And they come down and score, and we actually have a game on our hands. I cannot believe I underestimated Pitt like this. Maybe it's because I just keep turning the ball over. All this is my fault, but we get the first down here anyway. We're moving the ball really easily once again against this team. Maybe because I haven't turned the ball over, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to step back. I'm going to find the best tight end in the nation. He's going to catch the ball. He's going to get into the end zone. Put up another 6 points. We've made them burn 2 of their timeouts here, and if we can convert this first down, this game will be all but over. And I'm going to scramble out. I'm going to hit the best tight end in all of college football for the first, and that's going to do it. I cannot believe it. I'm finally going to get the opportunity to play for a national championship. It took me 4 long years, but I'm finally going to get there. I couldn't do it with South Alabama, but I transferred to LSU, and now I'm going to be playing for a national championship. Our opponent has been announced for the national championship. We're going to be taking on the Oregon Ducks.
History as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit.
And to bust out the all-white unis for the national championship, we're going to step back and roll out. And what am I going to do? I'm going to send them right upfield and throw it right before I get hit. We're making big plays already. I'm going to see if Oregon did their scouting report. I'm going to try to see if I can take off on them, and no one's there. We have no QB spies whatsoever, and I'm going to juke them for the first down. We're treating Oregon just like every other team that we've played this year. We're moving the ball too easily on them. We're already in the red zone. I'm going to scramble out. I can't find anybody. I should just throw it away, but I'm going to do the dumb thing and throw it to the other team. They're not on my team. They're not wearing white. Am I going to choke this game away? I hope not. Thing about my coach is he's always going to give me an opportunity to redeem myself. It's 3rd down. I'm going to step back and throw it. I convert the first down. My receiver is breaking tackles. We're going to get the first here. The play clock is running down. Who can I hit on this play? We got to cover 2. Somebody's going to be wide open in the back of the end zone. Look at that throw. Look at that catch. We're putting 6 on the board. Once again, it pays to have the best defense in the nation, and we're in their red zone. We're going to throw it to the tight end for the touchdown. They don't want to cover the best tight end in the nation. So we get another stop here, and it's the first play. We're going to see if we can put some more points on the board before we go into halftime. And look at that. My receiver beats him right off the line, and no one's there to catch him. He's going to run this all the way in for 6 points. They did get some points on the board, and they have a little bit of momentum, but we're going to see if we can stop it right here and put another 6 on the board to really put this game away. And what am I going to do? I underthrow the ball. How does he jump up and catch that for the pick? This is not how I want this game to go right now. This is the biggest game of my career, and I don't think my coach wants me to mess this up anymore. So we're going to hand it off to our All-American halfback to get the first down for us right here. And we might as well use him again until they prove that they can stop it. If he's running it, that means I'm not throwing an interception. That's a good first down run right there. And we might as well hand it off to him again. He got us down this far. Might as well punch it right up the middle. And there he is for another 6. It looks like we're going to get ourselves a championship here. And this is the best play call in the game. We're going to get our first championship for the LSU Tigers, the first one in my entire career. I couldn't do it at South Alabama, but I'm going to do it down here in Baton Rouge. I can't believe we finally got our first national championship, and we're going to celebrate tonight in the streets of Baton Rouge.
that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.
It's been an incredible journey from a 5-star QB taking a chance at South Alabama, leading them to the college football playoffs and a few bowl wins, to transferring to LSU for my senior season. And now I'm here standing as a national champion. This season was full of challenges, but we fought through every one, and now we've reached the pinnacle of college football. It's the perfect ending to my career. But as one chapter closes, another begins. Today, I'm officially declaring for the NFL draft.